Welcome to Sheffield. See that, Ralph? They're praising the having of babies in here. Ah, heard the noise. We've got our first struggling crackled. I see. I think he's lost his contact lens. He's having a good look. He's having a good look for his conties. You'll find it, I think. Oh, he's getting close. I think he's reaching out for it now. Just turned in some random mall next to the town hall, and for LGBT, they've hung up nice, colourful condoms, big rows of them, so that we know to use protection. It's a bit rough, maybe a bit explicit, but there you go. It's Sheffield. So I've been in Sheffield a bit now. Had to do a few errands. But what upsets me deeply is just how ugly the law courts are here. It says it shuts at 5. It's 16:58. They should still be open. I ran down to get an open door. But it's from that period between 1988 and 2018 where architects smoke crack, became nihilists, and created buildings like this. It's about as inspiring as a frontal lobe lobotomy with a sharp little hook on the end of a metal pole. That's how inspiring this is. Welcome to Sheffield Designated Family Court. And again, it's about as inspiring as a stab in the chest. And what I think is hilarious is the big warning signs as you go in. You know, even though you, as a taxpayer, you pay for the courts, you pay for the whole system. Zero tolerance. Abuse will not be tolerated. Now, people who have been to family court are told very rudely to keep it 100% secret. But let me just say, as someone who has been in family court recently, that the abuse will not be tolerated. It's very rich and ironic coming from them. I'm sure many dads would agree with me. The architecture in Sheffield is very reminiscent of Manchester. That millennial, inspiration-free, ball-free, soul-free, fun-free, architecture-free shite. I was like, hey, look, it's the Co-op Sheffield. I don't know what it is, but it looks suitably dystopian. And I was like, this is a very steep hill I'm in. What's the name of this hill? Oh, Snig Hill, of course. And here on Snig Hill, you've got South Yorkshire Police. And again, the architecture here. The 20th century has really done a number on humanity, and we're still suffering the communism, socialism, fascism, bullshitism, nihilism, all the isms of shite are for us to suffer. And what is the etymology of Snig Hill? Snigger? Sniggering? Snig Hill. Here's one for the Americans outside Snig Hill Police Station. Do you guys remember Ernest Goes to Jail? Ernest Goes to Hollywood? Ernest Goes Left and Right? Well, there's Ernest. And Ernest is saying, Charlie, look left. You're not ready for the architectural modernist Le Corbusier horror of the Sheffield Magistrates Court. And I say, Ernest, that's why I came to Sheffield. Can you guys tell I like the name of this hill? All quiet on Snig Hill. And this moat with bridge over to that court. It's closed now, otherwise I'd go there and become a security guard fancier. But today, it's after 5 p.m. now. I am behind the camera. You can't see. I'm shaking my head slowly at this. This is like, you know, if you asked AI, let's design a Blade Runner-esque, shitty Soviet, British, rundown, socialist, bullshit future. Give me the landscape. And it's like, okay, here you go. I think I'm too nervous to find out what the Co-op Sheffield is. The cooperative. Probably something communist, but I've ended up in the bad part of town. Castlegate, Angel Street. You are here. I wish I wasn't. But, oh God. Oh God. I'll survive. I'll survive the Gregs, the pawnbrokers, the Betfreds, the William Hills, the vape shops. the charities. I'll figure it out and I'll survive, I hope. I'm just not going to make eye contact with some of the locals. It's beautiful out here. Really, really pretty. And zoom out, Charlie. Oh, it's even worse. Sorry guys, I should have stayed zoomed in. Sheffield, oh look, it's that hillside development in the background. They've put a bit of colour on it. They're putting some effort in, but here in Sheffield, this bit, Castlegate, maybe the most Soviet. It's like a little Novorossiysk, little Muscovy, or probably more accurately, seeing a lot of the people here, little Bucharest. That's where we are, guys. A little Bucharest. Ce faci? Bine? That's how are you? Well, in Romanian. Now you know. I wait for a train to Odessa. I buy one potato from a grass-ridden. Oh goodness! Coming up the street here in Little Odessa, Little Bucharest. I wasn't ready for the sign glory pointing towards Hulk Hogan's gonads, but there you go. Trams look a bit different to the Manchester ones. I've got to check out the Croydon trams one day, but anyway, here they're called Super Tram. All of central Sheffield has been, they've put, what's all this roadwork nonsense? Not really a fan, because the whole city, as you can see, it's all just roadworks and high-speed cyclists on the remaining bit of pedestrian favela, a little slum here that we're allowed to walk on. We're coming up to the town hall, or at least trying to, but all the abandoned roadworks gives it that lovely slum feel. And again, we're all forced to ram together on the narrow passageways so that the construction workers, obviously a private company paid for using taxpayer money, can delay it a little bit more, take their time, just do nothing. Shut it all down! Shut it all down! But at least they've got the big solar panel array to support the four-way, almost swastika-like CCTV tower. It's a pretty clock tower. And can you tell it was built during the reign of old Queen V? V for victory, V for Veach, V for Victoria. And yeah, it's a very nice building, and they're flying the flags at half-mast because many of us were duped. One more time, duped. Oh, maybe politicians will sort it out. We were duped. We voted for reform, and it turns out, I think Nigel Farage, he just wanted a cushy job as an MP and his speaking arrangements. I don't think he's very serious about rescuing the British state or the culture or English people. He's not said very much, except I did see a Nigel Farage chat yesterday, and the first thing he said, we're going to rule out mass deportations. I was like, oh, that was the only effing reason I voted for you, Nigel, but okay. Render me disappointed, duped, and naive. One more time, another election. I forgot, and I thought, oh, maybe it'll be different this time. How stupid of me. Is it just me, or is Sheffield feeling dead? It's warm. It's about 19 degrees Celsius. Here I am in my t-shirt. And we come across to, for example, the Radisson Blu. Major hotel. Very good hotel. Where's everyone? It's Friday night. Where's the cars? Where's the buses? Where's the transport? It's all dead. All you've got is a poison dart frog. Purple hair going along with her bright primary colours to warn you off. All I've got is a Shamrock Rovers poster and some free Palestine. There is no one in Sheffield. There's no one here. It's a population of 28. Okay. The gate at the end of this road with a big Lego block, that might explain the lack of traffic, but it doesn't explain the lack of people. Well, the town hall area is called Heart of the City, Peace Gardens. And then someone's graffitied La Haine, which means the hate in French. You know, that looks almost like autumn, what the Americans would call fall. Speaking of fall, more of an American joke, but whenever you see someone fall over or trip up, you say, enjoy your trip. See you next fall. Imagine if we didn't have a government and a political class that hated us. So we've just been in Peace Gardens, Town Hall, and the abandoned Radisson Blu. Now check out this abandoned building here. Now it says on the side of it, development opportunity for sale, but I visited Lancaster a few years ago and it was still abandoned. It's the old Salvation Army building, and you'd think if a government loved the people, they would buy it and turn it into something nice. Not just wait, the private sector will look after it. Let's just spend our taxes on giving more £50 HMV vouchers to people. Showsec, eh? The back of the City Hall. And I just wanted to stand here and look at it just for a few seconds to remind myself that beauty and aesthetics and form and function. Well, function being slave to form. That's the way it should be.